Hey everybody, Michael here from GetFitOver40.com, and I have a mystery product. Super excited to get in here. I have obviously not opened this up. It's unopened. I came home and DHL had showed up at my house. My wife signed for this product. I knew it was here. I was at the gym. I was trying to get my workout done and I rushed home. And before I even opened this up, I got my camera all set up here and I want to share this box opening with you guys. You're probably wondering, what is it? Well, I'll tell you, it's a fitness tracker smartwatch, and it's not a Garmin product or Apple product or Polar or Fitbit or anything like that. It's actually a Chinese-made one, but it's been getting really, really great reviews. Now, this company has made some previous smartwatch fitness trackers, and they got pretty good reviews. This is their highest end version to date, so let's open it up and see what it is. Now, before I do, you'll notice I had to pay a little bit of duty on it. It came from China, so that sometimes it happens. You get caught with the duty. $22.59. It was $169 US with free shipping, but I paid a little extra. I think I paid an extra 13 bucks because I couldn't wait the extra few days. I thought I'd get it real quick, and it did. It came really, really quick, so kind of worth it. I figure at the end of the day, this watch fitness tracker is going to cost me somewhere between, I'm going to convert it kind of to Canadian, under $300, maybe $275, something like that. All right. So let's take a look inside. Okay, we got packaging inside of packaging. That's okay. That means someone spent care and attention making sure that this would arrive to me safely, right? That no harm would come to it. All right. Here we are. I'll use that knife again in a bit here. This is the Amazfit Stratos, okay? And it's the Amazfit 2. So they do have other products called Amazfit, but this is the second version called the Stratos. And this is the international version. All right? Sorry for this cold. Man, it's brutal. So you can see here we have multi-sport tracking. Interestingly, it's mostly outdoor stuff, but there's multi-sport tracking. They don't have a weightlifting one, but I'm used to that. I used to have the Garmin, and similar to that, I would have to use indoor elliptical for whenever I did weight training because it doesn't use GPS, and that's fine. You can always do workarounds. Heart rate monitoring, of course, GPS right on board, notifications, VO2 max, which is something you find in higher end products, usually the higher end Garmin's. 5 ATM, so I believe that's 50-meter water resistance. Onboard music, so it's got 4 gigs of internal memory, and up to 5 days of battery life. Kind of nice. Anything else going on here? So we got some more information. Music. Let's see, what does it say here? Yeah, you can connect wirelessly to some headphones. Again, GPS and GLONASS. Notifications. You can't reply to them, which is pretty typical of these types of watches, fitness trackers. But you can see all your notifications and get your phone call notifications and texts and all sorts of stuff from other, third-party apps. Multi-sport tracking, kind of went into that. And there's quite a few there, but most of them are outdoorsy things. Water resistant to 50 meters. Always on display, which is really cool. It's like that trans-reflective, or whatever they call it, display. So it's always on. Uses the outside light or outside light source to make it, to give it its own light. And then there's a backlight for if there is no light for at night or indoor where it's low light. Optical heart rate monitor. By the way, you can actually connect a heart rate monitor to this product, which is cool. And long-lasting battery, again, up to 5 days. It's got a ceramic case, durable and resistant to scratching. I believe it has Gorilla Glass on it as well, and fitness level VO2 max. All right, let's open this up. How am I going to do this? Okay. I don't want to cut myself. Don't want to wreck the box either. There we go. Okay, now we're getting that off. Alright, so here we have the packaging. Kind of Apple-esque with this all-white box here inside. Let's pop this off, and there she is. Okay. Hopefully you can see this. See that it's got like this carbon fiber look. We've got these stainless steel buttons, and this is just a little guy here. I'll keep it on for now. Okay, let's open it up. I'll pop this out actually. You know, the nice thing is it's a decent weight, but it's not super heavy because of the ceramic case. And you know what, with fitness watches, you don't want them to be super heavy. When you're doing, you know, weight training and whatnot, and you're lifting weights, you don't want the watch to be weighing you down on your wrist. You want it to be nice and light. Okay, so that's for charging. You can actually take these guys right off. You can see there, you can pop these straps off, and they are, I believe, a standard size if you want to replace them, but they feel good. I know they've been getting good reviews. The strap has gotten good reviews. Okay, it's not on obviously right now, but I like that ceramic look. Hey, let's see if we can get in here. Look at that, eh? Isn't that nice? Okay, let's see what else is inside here. Of course, we got our charging cradle and some instructions or destructions. And people have mentioned that you do have to kind of snap it in. It's not magnetic. You have to click it in, I believe. Let's see here. Huh? Is that right? Oh boy. I hate these colds. There you go. Okay, you got to click it in. Once it's clicked in, it'll charge. Of course, you got to connect it to USB. And you're good to go. Let's take this off. I don't know if this is going to power up. Look at that. Pretty nice, hey? Okay, I think one of these buttons is the power button. There we go. Now it's going to probably want to sync with stuff, and I don't know if I'm going to do that in this video. You might be wondering why, you know, I've got my other, this is the Samsung Sport, right? It's a really nice Samsung Sport, Gear Sport, really nice watch. It works with my Android phone really well. You know, I don't really have anything negative to say about it, other than maybe the battery. You know, the battery could last longer than a day, but that's pretty typical of a lot of the Android, you know, wear type watches and Apple watches and things like that, you know. Whereas it is super cool when you have a watch like this, and it allows you to you know, like go a lot further. Let's see if I can get some light on that display. The more light I put on the display, the more you're going to see it. Okay, so like I take the light away. See how it's transflect? Now that's to pair. So I've got to pair it at this point. I can't do anything until I pair this watch. So I'm probably going to do that. And then I'm going to follow this up, you know, with a full review at some point once I've played around with it. But what I like about it is that, you know, it's got everything you need pretty much. It's nice looking, it's lightweight, but still has that sort of sporty look to it. It's big enough that it looks kind of masculine for a guy like me. I think it's a very fashionable watch. I like that I can hook up a heart rate monitor to it, because I never have a lot of luck with the optical heart rates when I do workouts. They're fine for like walking around and stuff and sleeping and all that, but when I do you know, weight training or any type of boot camp type thing or weight training, they just don't work so good. So having that ability is nice, and you know, I really think it's going to work well. The one thing I don't like, another thing I don't like about the Samsung Gear Sport is Samsung S Health, unlike Apple Health, doesn't, like, Apple Health's pretty good. When you want to consolidate a bunch of apps like MyFitnessPal and all, and get everything syncing in your fitness, you know, your weight scale syncing and everything working together, Apple Health does a good job of it. Samsung Health sucks. I'm sorry, Samsung, but nothing really works properly. Some things work, some things don't. Some things sort of work, the next thing you know, they don't work when the apps get updated. I can't even get my scale, even though it's all set up to share and everything. I can't get any scale information into anything. You know, my steps and record from here are just all over the place. They sometimes say 300,000 steps in a day. Luckily though, MyFitnessPal kind of consolidates most of it pretty good, but I still don't get my scale weight in there that I use, and it's all paired up to work and automatically go in there, but it doesn't get in there for whatever reason, right? And I got to manually enter my weight, which I shouldn't have to. So I'm hoping with this guy and using Google Fit as the sort of you know, the app that basically allows everything to speak to each other, because Google Fit will work with this, that hopefully I'll be able to take the information from here, get it into Google Fit, and then get that over to MyFitnessPal and consolidate everything, including my weight information from my scale. All right, that's it for now. Let me set this up. I'll play around with it and we'll do a full review shortly. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, take care.